This video is part 2 for the tiny house wall framing. I'm just going to show you how to put a window in to the wall the easiest way possible and also adhering to the generally accepted building standards. First thing I'm going to suggest is when you're deciding on more wall or more window size rather than location is I would suggest using the existing studs to help you determine the size of the window. So for example, I've already marked out a little mark here with my measuring tape 4 feet high, and the window itself is going to be 3 feet high. So what I would do, just to make life a little easier, is I would come across here and let's go to here. So this can be the width of our window. So I would just kind of go like so, and right there is going to be the width of our window. So you got to keep in mind that all these boards were created using the component option. So when I make a change to 1, all the other boards are going to have to receive that change. So the best thing to do is let's make this one unique, and let's edit that unique component now. And since that square was created, or that rectangle was created outside of the edit component mode, I need to overlay a rectangle. So what I'd like to do is push this over to there. And if it worked, that will disappear. Or most of it will. And if there's anything left, what we can do is just erase it, like so. So now we've got that hole that's going to allow for our window. Okay, so let's do the same thing to the other one. Let's make that unique. Let's edit that unique component. And let's create our rectangle to push and pull. And let's go with that. And yep, this one has a little bit left over, which is okay. That's what the eraser is for. Now we can leave our edit component mode behind and get rid of our line that we made there. Now what I did was, you can either make an entirely different board, or you can copy that component, make it unique. Because what we're going to have to do is, in order to make a board, what we're going to do is we have to create some support in there for that window. So let's just copy this. It's going to let me copy. So I want to copy that. Okay, so let's move it over. It obviously wants to move. Okay. Okay, finally, little cooperation. Let's stick that in there, okay? And we're going to bring it over here too. Click. If it lets us copy again. I don't know if yours is quite as finicky as mine. have success. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to put that 4-foot board in here. Because now what we have to do is we're going to create a 2x4 right in here. Let's just measure up 1/2. Okay. So for the bottom of the window, we're going to run a 2x4, which we all know is 1.5 by 3.5. Okay. Now that's going to make up the bottom of the window. So we have support on each end and in the middle. Okay. Now we're going to have to make some adjustments to these boards here because the board that goes on the top is much bigger. So the board that goes on the top is going to be a 2x8. So we're going to move that up accordingly, which is actually going to be 7.5 inches. And let's do the same over here. Let's edit that component. Okay, 7.5 inches. Okay. Let's get out. And let's create our rectangle. Like so. Okay. Click. And let's get rid of that little part in the middle. And let's finish up this rectangle like so. And oh, we got a little extra in there. That's okay. We can erase that. And we're now going to push this over, and we've got a board that is going to support our. Now, also, what you have to do is you're going to have to create a board in here. So we have to draw a board because we would like to support. You know what? Let's just tell you what. Let's just use this. And it's going to do this on us. That's okay. Let's erase that. Click. Click. A bit of erasing going on, but that's okay. Click. Okay, let's now push this portion up. And there you go. So now we're going to bring that support. Let's just make sure there is a line there, so there's a distinction. Okay. Do the same thing over here. Let's just get rid of that. Okay, use our square again. Click. Lots and lots of erasing, but that's okay. And let's push that up. And let's just finish tidying up our lines. And we'll just draw a line right across there. Okay. So that's the correct way to make a window. And a door should be the same, although your door is going to be much skinnier. If it was a door, I'd probably go between here and here. So that's the proper way to make your window or a door. You want to make sure you got these support boards here, support board here, and that upper board is going to measure 7.5 tall.